So, quite a lot of meta news going on at the moment. And one of the other updates that we've been talking about regarding Meta is adding links to posts. So, official confirmation from Facebook itself has said that you shouldn't include links in your Facebook posts and that you should, in fact, be adding them into the first comment. Now, this is quite surprising because for a number of years now, Facebook has been one of the better social media platforms for sending referring traffic back to your website. We know that some social media platforms like Instagram aren't necessarily the best ones for driving traffic back to your website. They're more for brand awareness and engagement because, of course, you can't put a link in a caption on Instagram. But over on Facebook, you've always been able to put a link in your post. But this official confirmation from Facebook, which actually was shared by Social Media Today just over the last week, reported that users have found this recommendation in their post specific insights in the professional dashboard for their Facebook pages. So, really interesting to see that if you do put a link into your post on Facebook, they are stating that this can harm the post's distribution and this could harm how many people actually see that post. So, very surprising. If we look at this data, which is according to Meta's latest widely viewed content report, 97.3% of post views on Facebook in the US during Q1 of this year did not include a link to a source outside of the app. So that backs up what they're saying, that you're going to get more content views when you don't have a link in your post itself. So the meta advice is to put links in the comments on Facebook. So that one surprised me a lot because we've had a lot of back and forth over whether adding a link to your post caption does harm the distribution on different platforms. And so I was quite surprised to hear this one about Facebook, and certainly is something that you should be testing yourselves to see if this rings true with your own data. According to the Instagram chief, if we look at other meta platforms like Threads, they've been working to improve the reach of links in the app with a view to encouraging more publishers and creators to posting in the app. For me, this feels like a bit of a direct response to Blue Sky. You might remember a couple of months ago, the CEO of Blue Sky said that they love links in posts and that they don't harm distribution at all, and that people are very welcome to put in as many links as they want in their content. So it feels like Maseri at Instagram is directly responding really to that change from Blue Sky. He said, "We don't downrank links, but we don't place much value on um, on I'm just having a quick look there. We don't place much value on the clicks, and people don't like and comment on links as much." But it does seem like they have switched up their approach. So they are now offering you the chance to add 5 links in your bio, just like you can on Instagram. So they're changing tack. And this is something that happens a lot in the social media world, as I'm sure you're all aware of. Also, this month over in Threads, they did roll out their insights feature for links. So you can see top links within top content and the number of clicks your links are getting. So it does look like Threads are trying to support people posting links a little bit more. Maybe they're going after the publishing communities slightly more so than what they have before. And of course, links are different across different platforms. I mentioned that on Instagram, we don't really tend to put a link in a post. You normally are using that link in bio to do the work. You can also add a link in stories. And if you're paying for Meta Verified, you can, of course, add a link in a number of reels each month. On Facebook, as I've said, it's worth testing links in comments as per the advice from Meta. Threads looks like they're switching up their approach and that links are now okay. And on LinkedIn, they did a report earlier in the year. You might remember we shared this metrical report which was the big 2025 LinkedIn study. And it uncovered major insights into post formats, but also in terms of links, they found that posts with links actually have higher impressions and interactions than those without. So on LinkedIn, you can certainly include your links in the posts. Feeling a bit confused? Yeah, so am I. It's very, very hard to stay up to date with this kind of stuff, isn't it? But as you can see, it's always worth testing and experimenting.